Hello there, everybody, and welcome to your art class. I hope everybody's doing okay out there. I'm doing pretty good here, making a lot of art, and that's nice. So, today's art lesson is going to be really fun. Go figure. What we're going to do is... Oh, hang on, I got to get the right slide up here. There we go. What we're going to do today is you're going to make a drawing that shows things that you do in your daily life. Okay? And it shows a place in your daily life. This is actually going to be a 2-day project, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to divide our paper into 4 parts. You're going to do 2 of them today and 2 of them next time. All right? So today we're going to just do 2 of those. We're going to show 2 things that you do in your daily life, and you're going to show 2 places in your daily life. All right? And you know what? If you don't have a big paper like me, that's just fine. Maybe you just want to do 4 different drawings. That's okay. However you want to do it. If you have a smaller paper, maybe you just divide it in half. You do 2 on that paper, another paper next time. That's totally up to you how you want to do that. So, yeah, we're going to show things that you do in your daily life. Now, I know that a lot of us are stuck at home. It could be different places in your house, different things you do in your house or apartment or wherever you live. Or you could think about, when things are normal again, what you would be doing. Like maybe your school. You could do different rooms in your school, grocery store, your car, a special place that you go with your family. Whatever it is. It doesn't necessarily have to be your everyday life, but just things that you do in your life. Okay? And I'll kind of walk you through how this is going to look too. So the main parts here is we're showing an activity, we're showing something you're doing, and we're showing the place that it's in. Okay? So let's look at our examples. Over here we have a boy who is making a painting. He's making some art. Go figure. And not only is it showing him making his art, but you can see the room that he's in. You can see his window, and outside the window is a tree with a swing, which is pretty cool. And he's even has, and I love this, check this out, if you look closely. He's got a picture on the wall with a woman on it, and there's a picture on the wall in that picture, which is pretty clever. It's funny. This other one, I don't quite know what this is, but what it makes me think of is like a special place that you might go on vacation. Maybe you're in the car. That's your activity as you're driving in the car, and the place is this nice, sleepy little lake town, right? And it shows the different things in the town. So that's a cool idea there. I also wanted to show you this one. And this is a Native American family here, and this is from a book called Fry Bread. It's a really cool book. And this is just a Native American family, and the artist is showing you a really cool special food that they like to make in their family called fry bread. And it shows all the different family members, and it shows all the different types of food and the ingredients. So maybe there's a special food that you make with your family that you could show us a picture of. That's a cool idea too, because we all come from different cultures, and that is such a cool thing because we all have these different special foods that we make, special places we go, special things that we do. This is your opportunity to think about, well, what's my culture? What does my family do? And what's special about me and my family? It doesn't even have to be about your family. It could just be you, what you like to do, okay? So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to open up my window here and show you my drawing space. I actually have to turn the light on so you can see a little better. So hang on just a sec. That's okay, but I'll get a little more light. Hang on. Okay. Didn't end up making a huge difference, but that's okay. Alright, so now I gotta flip this. Okay. Let's get this camera just right. There we go. That looks about right. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do this. And like I said, and like I always say, you can do this differently, okay? You can do this however you like. I just like to show you the way I do it, because art is about being creative and doing things your way, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, like I said, if you're a little confused on this, we're going to do 2 scenes today. 2 scenes that show something you do and where. An activity and a place. Okay? Next time we're going to do 2 more, so that you'll have 4 scenes. It's a 2-day project. So the way I'll do it, I'm going to divide my paper like this into 4s. See that? So that I'll do, let's say I'll do these 2 today, and then I'll do these 2 next time. Okay? If your paper is too small for that, you could just do one on each paper. You could use 4 papers or however you want, okay? I'm going to make my line a little thicker so that we can see it really well. So I'm going to think of things that I do in my daily life. And it could be something boring, or it could be something exciting. It doesn't matter. It could be brushing your teeth. It could be making a special meal. I think I'm going to try to pick something that's exciting, but if you want to just show something ordinary in your daily life, that's fine too. Ordinary means just a normal thing like brushing your teeth or putting on your shoes. Because even if you show us what it looks like when you're brushing your teeth, it's going to show us a little bit about you and your culture and your place that you live in too. So let me think about something that I do. I'm going to start with cooking because I like that picture from that book, Fry Bread. I'm going to think of something special that we do as a family. So, I'm going to, just like that book, Fry Bread, I like how they had their table and the food on the table and the people around it. That's what I'm going to do first. I'm actually going to draw a big bowl first. And let's see if you can guess what this activity is. Maybe it's something you do at home too. So there's my bowl and there's my table. And just so you know, I'm not expecting you to copy everything I'm doing. You can get some ideas here, just like I got ideas from that picture. But do it your way and make it about something that you do, not about what I do. Okay, so here's my bowl, and I wonder if you'll guess what's going on here. Okay, so there's a big bowl. And here is, I'll draw my wife, Chelsea. She's smiling because it's a happy activity. And when I draw people, it's all shapes. Like, see, the hair is like this shape. I'm not just drawing like a bunch of lines, but it's its own shape. Let's see if I can zoom in a little here. There we go. Okay. Everybody's got their own special way to draw people, so don't feel like you have to do it just my way. So there she is. And over here is my boy Leo. And he's got some crazy curly hair these days because we just let it grow and do its own thing. And that's kind of fun to draw his hair like that. And I'll give him big, I call him the wonder eyes. And he's like, oh boy. He's got a look of wonder on his face because when you're 2 years old, the world is full of wonder. Because you know what he gets to do? He gets to hold the spoon and stir. He's like, wow, I get to stir. And there's Mama looking proud. Have you guessed what we're doing yet? I'll show some other details. It's good to add some details to show about the activity that you do. You want to include as much information here. You know, you're telling a story. Here we've got a little pan. And in the background, I'm going to put me. Oh, but you know what I want to add? Puppy. Puppy who just wants to be part of the fun. but he's keeping a safe distance because he's a good boy and he's not going to eat our food. And then here's me in the background. And you'll see what I'm doing. I'm kind of silly there, but I like it. In the background, you know, I do look kind of silly, but guess what? I am kind of silly, so it's a perfect picture, isn't it? Okay. Can you tell what's going on here? I am setting the temperature on the oven. And here, if you draw this line kind of in the background, that's gonna, if you're like inside, you know, that's gonna show, you know, here's the floor and here's the wall. So if you want, you can put things on the floor, you can put things on the wall, okay? And you know what else we do when we're doing this? This here is our speaker. It looks kind of funny. It probably looks more like a can of beans or something, but this is our music speaker. It's got a couple buttons. And I'll put some music notes around it because we, as a family, we love music. We love music. And that's part of our culture, right? See, those kinds of things, the TV shows that you watch, the music you listen to, the art that you have on your walls, those are a part of your family's culture. In my family's culture, we love music. And I'm gonna put a fish on here because band we like to listen to is called Fish. Even Leo really loves Fish. Okay, so this is showing, you know, the activity that we're doing, but all the little details, like what kind of music do we listen to, you know? Oh, and we have the dog and we have the cat. I'll put her up on my shoulder because she likes to be part of things too. Put a little cat on my shoulder. Okay, so this is the kind of drawing we're looking for, where it's showing you doing your activity and in the space. And I should probably think about, well, what else do I have in my kitchen, right? Like maybe I put the sink over here. And if I'm being totally honest, we're not the best at doing dishes in my house. We always seem to be behind. Maybe because we're so distracted with all the other wonderful things in life. But so I'm gonna draw a bunch of dishes back here. Because that's us, and that's our family. For better or for worse, that's us. We got a pile of dishes. That's our kitchen. A little window, and maybe, you know, a window is a good way to show what's outside of your area. I'm gonna put our barn, because we have a little barn back there where we do woodworking, and we play out there and do all kinds of cool stuff in the barn. Okay? And then maybe an artwork to show the type of art that we have in our house. We have a lot of different types of art, but Chelsea, my wife, she makes really cool tie-dye art. Kind of like my shirt is a tie-dye shirt. She makes art out of tie-dyes too that we can hang up on the wall, and it's really cool. So I'll show that to show part of our family's culture. Alright, and if I have some extra time today, I'll color this, but I'm going to go on to my second one, because we're going to do 2 today, 2 next time, alright? And to be honest with you, if you don't have time to do 2 of them, that's really okay. If you want to just spend all your time on one, it's just fine. I'd like you to try to get 2 done, but I just, you know, if you run out of time, don't worry about it, okay? I don't want this to take more of your time than you have. But hey, on the other hand, maybe you do have some extra time. Maybe you want to make 6. Maybe you want to make a whole book about your life. Go for it, okay? If you want to do that, go for it. So I'm going to work on my second scene. It's going to have, let's look back at our learning targets. Things that I do in my daily life and a place in my daily life, right? Let me think. And you know, I think I made a mistake by putting this word daily life, because it doesn't really have to be daily. It doesn't have to be something you do every day. So I'm sorry about that. I'll change it here, just to clarify. I'm gonna just change it to life. Okay, here. Show things that you do in your life. Show a place in your life. I didn't change the second one. Sorry. Nobody's perfect, right? Show things that you do in your life. Show a place in your life. See? Alright. So I'm going to think of something special that we like to do as a family. You know what? Something we like to do that is special to our family? I'll just start drawing it just like the last one. So I'm going to think about drawing the people and the activity, but also the place, okay? So, here we have an interesting bucket. And I think most of you know at this point, but just to remind you, you can either be drawing right now while I'm drawing, or you can wait till the end of the video and draw at the end of the video. It's totally up to you how you want to do this, alright? So this is going to be a silly picture. I hope you like this one. Here's me with some sunglasses, looking silly as ever. And a funny hat. What am I doing here? Am I doing some kind of magic? Am I a wizard? What is going on with this picture, Mr. Mangoni? What is that? Bubbles. We love making giant bubbles, just like this one. It's something that we do as a family. And I'm actually, I'm a teacher, but I'm also a children's entertainer. So I can go and blow bubbles for children at different music festivals and parties and things like that to, make the children happy and have a fun time. It's pretty awesome. And we do that as a family. We all go. So here I will draw Chelsea. She'll have some sunglasses too. Everyone will have sunglasses in this one. And she'll be holding Leo here. And what do you think a 2-year-old likes to do with the bubbles? Oh, I'll give him his own little wizard hat, because he does have wizard stuff too. We like to pretend to be bubble wizards. Big smile on him. He's trying to pop the bubbles. He loves to pop them. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And he'll be barefoot in shorts, because it's summertime. We go to music festivals in the summertime. That's nice. So I have the people and I have the activity. But I need to make the place. So how am I going to show the place? Well, why don't I show some other things going on? At the music festivals, there's camping. People camp out in tents and bring their kids and have a family fun, friendly time. And they have little campfires. So there's a little tent and a campfire. And here I'll draw the horizon line, which it's like in the other one, this line that was the floor and the wall. If you're outside, the horizon line is like, here's the grass, the ground, and here's the sky, right? So really far away I can draw, this is where they play the music, right? So we'll have a little stage and we'll have some people on stage. Here's someone singing. Here's someone playing a guitar. It's really far away, so I'm just drawing them really simple. Here's somebody playing some drums. And I'll draw the music. Hey, guess what? There's music in this one too. Are you catching a trend about my family's culture? We love music. In fact, can you hear music right now? Hopefully you can, because it's playing. We do everything with music. We're a music family. So yeah, and now I'll show the sun, and the sun is wearing sunglasses, which is always funny, and he's having a good time, giving a thumbs up, saying good job everybody, having a good day. Just a couple clouds in the sky, beautiful day, maybe a few trees. Just drawing, if you're drawing trees in the background, there doesn't have to be a lot of detail. You see, just along the horizon line to show, yeah, there's some trees back there. So, yeah, I've made my 2 pictures. Here we have, and I didn't ever even tell you what this one was, but you probably guessed it. We're making cookies. Yes, we're making cookies. See, we're stirring up the cookie batter. I could do, here's the empty bag of chocolate chips, right? And that dog is like, oh, I want that one chocolate chip right there. Right, so we're making cookies. We got the pan, we got the chocolate chips and the batter, in the oven. And what place is it in? It's in our kitchen, right? And here, we're blowing bubbles at a music festival as a family, right? So these are some activities that we like to do as a family. So, I have a little more time here. I think I'm going to do a little coloring. Okay? So I think I'm going to just turn my mic off for a little bit so you can have some focus time and do some coloring. Talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, I have to share something. It's just so strange. This crayon, it's a magic scent. You see that? It's scented. It supposedly smells like a new car? This is a crayon that smells like a new car? What is the deal with that? That is so strange. Who thought of that? You know what? It kind of does smell like a new car. I don't know how. It mostly just smells kind of weird though. Whoever thought we needed something like that? Oh well, it's fun. Okay. Well, I love you all. I hope you're doing okay. You let me know if you need anything. But in the meantime, just keep making art, right? If you don't know what to do with your time, make some art, enjoy yourself, and just make the most of this time that we have to kind of be at home and focus on funny little things like our artwork and whatever else we have going on in our life. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody.